those who are subscribing, for those who are sharing and liking. I appreciate the support. My name is Praise once again, and this is It's Praise. And my guest, introduce yourself, then I go ahead and introduce the topic.
Greetings, everyone. This is Julius. Thank you for watching.
Julius, you are not clear. I don't see you well, but anyway, let's continue.
I'm very clear.
All right. So today we are going to be talking about motivational speakers. You know, many people have problems, and sometimes you will go to YouTube, you want to listen to people telling you nice things, people encouraging you, people trying to, because by the time you listen to motivational speakers, there is something like going out of the way in your life, and you're like, let me listen to these motivational speakers. And they usually have those sweet statements, and we read them, and sometimes I don't really know. So, what do you have to say about motivational speakers? Do they really add value to us, or they are just lying to us?
I think, okay, this is my personal view.
First of all, first tell me, who are motivational speakers?
Okay, to my understanding, motivational speakers are people who encourage others through speaking and saying what they've passed through to reach where they are. They are acting as examples by speaking. That's how I would, in short term, like I come, I show you I'm where I am because of ABCD, such that whoever is watching me can maybe follow the same procedures and reach where I've reached.
But
That is
haven't
in
you?
short terms.
Okay.
Mm.
But haven't you come across like some quotes which you read and you're like, oh, this is really an impossibility? Like somebody saying, I started with 1 shilling, now I have 1 million. Like it's possible. Yet you also have that 1 shilling, but you're wondering, how can I turn this 1 shilling into 1 million?
Yeah, of course,
Are
that's
they?
not that.
Sometimes don't you think they exaggerate?
eh, I think I'm in the same situation because you see, sometimes people talk and say so many things, but at the end of the day, you find out that actually what they are telling you is not true. Because me, I have followed some of them.
Mm.
You find someone tells you something, and at the end of the day, you find it's not true. This same person is telling you that I started with one rice and I have 10 acres.
One rice.
Hey, well, I
Oh
started
my
with one
goodness.
pig. Well, I started with one pig and I have 10 cows. Sure.
Yeah.
You, you actually see, if you remove emotions
Yeah.
and you just look at things, you see that it's impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
Then even some of these other motivational speakers we've seen, like these big people have worked in government, then comes out and say, you can make it. But at the end of the day, they are using money from our public offices in reaching where they are. Hmm? We've seen some businessmen being exempted from paying tax. You get it? This same person who has been exempted from paying tax is motivating others for you when you are supposed to pay tax. You understand? They are talking from a point of advantage. They are not talking from a point of reality.
Really?
That's the
Yeah.
challenge I have with them.
So do you think motivational speakers add value to us or no?
100% they don't add value, especially the kind of motivational
Oh my
speakers
goodness.
we have
Yeah.
on the African soil. I can follow some of these international motivational speakers. You see, someone has a history. Actually, the rightful motivational speaker should be having a history which you can track down. Say, this person, indeed, it's true, started with one brick, waited for 10 years to build a house. But you cannot tell me that you started with one brick in January and in February you have a house. That one I disagree with you.
So in your case, they are not adding any value. So are they genuine? Like in Uganda, are they really genuine? If we are talking about those motivational speakers here in Uganda,
They are not genuine. That's why I give you an example. Like someone speaks from a point of advantage. They are not
Okay.
telling you that I came from a very good family background.
Mm,
I've been given money, free money, which
mm,
has no interest to start up something. Someone is not telling us the truth that I've been given
mm,
money, I've been exempted from paying taxes, or I stole money. Because you see, we've also seen thieves who have stolen and have gone so far, and these same thieves are motivational speakers. I
yeah.
wish they would come and say, I stole, that's why I'm here. Oh, my father gave me a loan of 50 million, that's why I'm here. That's when actually their motivation would work, but
Would
not
work.
coming from a positive point of view and convincing me that I can go plant 1 bag of rice and I just harvest 100 acres. Those are impossibilities. You know the problem with them, they are talk from a point of impossibility, especially with the kind of environment we are living in.
Mm.
That's why I
So,
feel, mm,
so Julius, who are the right people that should be motivational speakers, according to you?
according to me, the rightful motivational speakers would
Mm,
be these same people we've seen with our own eyes, start from
mm,
somewhere, then grow from that somewhere and move completely, change from their initial outfit to completely different outfit, or the other motivational speakers would really be like the sports people. You see those ones because you can see them. You can see them. You can go on TV, see the person has run, has won, has gotten a trophy. The trophy has come with money. That
yeah.
can motivate someone to go start running.
Yeah.
Eh? But business wise, I think we need to go back to our villages and see these
Mm,
small, small shops. These people we left in those small shops, they've reached somewhere. These are the rightful motivational speakers because you are going to see a change. Eh? Not these motivational speakers of Kampala where they just wake up. Okay, let me give, okay, it's not good to talk about names, but let me give an example of like person like Ham. You've heard of
mm,
Ham.
yeah.
Ham has come in the Ugandan industry maybe in the last 7 years, but he's a
Mm,
billionaire. Eh? Where was he? We've known people who are billionaires who have made genuine money, like the Wavamunos. These are people, Karim Hirij, these are people we've known, they've come from down, and
mm,
their money has come from somewhere. You cannot be a billionaire if you've not worked for more than close to 100 years, okay, uh, maybe like 30 years, unless if you're like a sports person, with sports and these talents, for those ones, they can bring any amount of money at any time. Because it's like
mm,
these athletes, you get a golden medal, you're almost coming home with like 500, 700 700 million shillings. You get it.
mm,
But if
mm,
you're saying you're going to do business, it's close to impossible. So let's first go back to the initial ground. Let's first look at those people. We left those people we know personally
yeah.
who were starting from down. Those ones can motivate us more to even work and be patient. Because I think that's one other thing people are lacking. People are lacking patience in this motivational something something. They lack patience. People
Mm,
want quick money. They want quick wins. Yeah? We need to go back to these people. We see they've worked for 5, 10 years, 20 years. They are where they are.
yeah.
And we learn from them. Not saying that you are learning from someone for you to get rich in just 1 year or 2 years. I think we need to go back to those live examples. Let's not look at social media, TVs. These people, they are lying to us. We've seen them. With some of these motivational speakers, we've seen them when the courts of law are taking their things because they failed to pay the money they borrowed. And this is the same
Mm,
person who was motivating me, but has even failed to pay money borrowed, which I thought when I saw what they had, I thought it was their money, but it wasn't their money. And
mm,
when they were motivating me, they never told me that I went for a loan. They
mm,
just told me you can work hard and reach where I am. Eh? You see,
And you reach where they are, yet they have borrowed money, but they won't tell you they borrowed money. And also, what you talked about, like someone just appears after 1 year and they are rich and you don't know where they came from. So the better
mm,
the so I think we are supposed to learn from this one that we know we saw them like in our villages, as he said. We saw them begin from
yes,
that small shop, supermarket, like that, like that, like that.
yes,
So
and they've
Nigeria,
grown.
mm,
Then we also like I can encourage like young kids who still have like the energy of playing football, running. They can be
mm,
motivated by this Chipchoge of Kenya, the Kiprotich of Uganda. These young
mm,
kids can be motivated by watching TV, looking at them. Then these guys who like football, who are young, can be motivated by those things because that one is the easiest motivation where you
yeah.
don't need to invest. You
Mm.
cannot invest your energy, time, you know.
Okay. So what lessons do we learn from these so-called motivational speakers?
The biggest lesson we learn is
Mm,
don't lo- don't judge a book by its cover.
mm-hmm.
You're supposed to open that book,
Mm,
read what is inside,
okay.
not just looking at the mere book and you just conclude. We just need to be careful. We need to go beyond the covers, the book cover. Let's open the book and see what is inside. That is the
Okay.
lesson we can learn from the whole
I think
motivational circus.
I think the last question I want to ask you, you already answered it in your previous talk. I wanted to ask you how best can one be motivated? I think we answered it already.
Yes, that one we've answered it.
So I don't want this video to be a long one. Yeah, we have been talking about motivational speakers. If you like my kind of content, please kindly subscribe and share this with your friends because this is really real and could be of help to very many people. So, Julia, say your last words and then we will say bye bye to our viewers.
My last word is a word of encouragement. Let's encourage each other. Let us not just look at people
Mm,
and give up.
mm,
Because in any case, most of these people we fancy are in those positions with lots of loans,
yeah.
are in those positions when the background they've come from is not good. You know, some have even gone to extent of stealing to be where they are. So let's really motivate ourselves. Let's motivate ourselves. Let's do each and everything you can. You see, at the end of the day, you are the driver, you are the conductor, you know, you are okay, I
Everything.
cannot you are everything. So if you can't do it, no one is going to do it for you. However hard it is, just start. The main important thing is to start. Don't only think about something and think it is going to do it. It is going to move. Just move. You need to think about an idea, then start on it. Start on it. Motivate yourself. Let's not also look at motivation from other people. Let's also start motivating ourselves. Even if it's farming, try to see how best you can cultivate your land, how best you can plant, harvest. What have you harvested? How much are you going to sell in the garden? So let the motivation start from us. And we can, if others have done it, we can also do it.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. And I think we have come to the end of this video. I hope we have not ended up also being motivational speakers in this video.
I don't think so because hopefully the information we've shared is good enough. Because and it's not okay, people shouldn't say that we're against motivational speakers, but we're only against the lies behind them. Eh,
Yes.
If they could come out and tell us the truth, we don't
Yes.
mind about them. Even if you tell me that your family background has been good, you've been given money, that's why
It's
you are
okay.
where you are.
Exactly.
You get it?
Yeah.
Or I've been given a tax exemption, I'm doing my business, that's where I am where I am. Other than me finding in newspapers or on TV that they are selling what you're owning because you failed to pay a loan and you've been motivating me to work hard. So you also want me to be motivated in that way? Yeah?
Nah.
So we don't have
Nah.
any problem with motivational speakers. That's why, like I've given an example of sports people.
Yeah.
Those ones, 100%, I agree to them. Even
But
these other ones, if they
business,
can come and tell us the truth, on the
yeah,
business side is why I don't agree with people. But on
some of them.
sports, talent, that one, I agree. I encourage people to see how these people have reached where they are, the kind of practice they do. Because you see, these are things you can see with your eyes when even someone has not told you. Because I say, like, Kiprotich, when he's practicing, UBC always covers some of those things when he's in Kapchorwa, moving all those mountains. So some of these young people can fall and say, can I also do it? Because it's much easier than on the business side. We only have only have a challenge with motivational speakers on the business side.
Business side.
But on talent, there's no problem. So,
Okay. Uh-huh. I think 17 minutes is enough. It's becoming dark
uh,
here. I don't know. It's evening time here, and I don't want darkness to find us here. I think at this point, let's say
mm,
bye bye to our viewers. I think we have said everything. Did we leave out anything? I don't think so.
mm.
We didn't leave
Okay,
out
bye.
anything. Yeah. Bye.
Bye to our viewers.